All right. So, do you ever get that feeling like there's this whole other world of parties going on that you just haven't quite found yet?
Oh, yeah. That's
The kind of
definitely
parties people tell stories about. Music's off the charts, the vibes are just different.
totally. Like, you just know it's something special.
Exactly. Well, today we're diving deep into that world, specifically this thing called Puls. They're legendary in Romania, known for these intense underground parties. And get this, they're launching a new concept, Puls POPUP. We got our hands on some info for their Timisoara event happening October 4th. Think we should check it out.
Definitely. From what I've heard, these Pulse parties are all about this very specific type of music.
Yeah, what is it exactly?
Underground, minimal, and tech house.
Okay, so we're talking like stripped back beats, hypnotic melodies, not your typical club anthems.
It's exactly. Think less about those big drops and more about, like, getting lost in the groove. It's the kind of music that pulls you in. And this pop-up, it's kind of a big deal because it's their first time branching out from their usual spots. Should be interesting to see what they do with it.
Definitely a good sign that they chose Timisoara for this. It's like they're sharing something they've been carefully building, not just trying to throw a big party for the sake of it.
Yeah, for sure. And the lineup they've put together for this pop-up speaks volumes. You got Teeny coming in from Germany.
That's a pretty big name.
Right. Total legend in the scene. Then you've got NTFO, a Romanian duo that's been blowing up internationally. Oh, and Paul Koman, the founder of Puls. He'll be there fresh off his tour.
Wow. So they're bringing out the big guns for this one.
Definitely not messing around. Plus, they've got GOMG, a rising star, and a resident at Puls, so you know they're going to bring that authentic Puls sound.
I like how they've got this mix of established names and up-and-comers. It's like they're not just trying to cash in on big names, they're curating an experience, trying to expose people to something new. So how do we actually get in on this?
Good question. So it's not as simple as just buying a ticket, though they have those too. They're doing this tiered ticket system, which is kind of cool.
Tiered tickets. How's that work?
So the first few tiers are super affordable, but they're limited and they go on sale, like, way in advance. It's their way of rewarding people who are already plugged into the scene. Those who know you know.
I see, so you got to be in the know.
Exactly.
That's really interesting. I feel like it builds excitement and community, right? Everyone's trying to get those early bird tickets. What else we got here? Okay, there's this line in the promotional material that I wanted to ask you about. It says something like, imperfections add to the magic of the experience. What do you think when you saw that?
Oh, I love that. It tells you a lot about their philosophy. They're not trying to create this overly polished, perfect event. It's more about the raw energy. Like, expect the unexpected.
That's kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Totally. In a world of, like, perfectly curated social media moments, it's cool to see someone embracing a bit of chaos.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these big events have become so, I don't know, predictable.
100%.
So I'm thinking this Pulse pop-up might be the antidote to that. Raw, authentic, a little rough around the edges.
Exactly. Embrace the imperfections. I don't know about you, but I'm really curious to see how this whole thing plays out.
Me too, and I have a feeling this deep dive only scratched the surface. Imagine actually being there, feeling the energy, hearing those stories firsthand.
Right. Nothing beats that feeling.
So what are you waiting for? Go grab those tickets before they're gone and get ready to dive headfirst into the world of Paul's Pop-Up. Who knows? This could be the start of something huge. Maybe they'll take over the world one city at a time.